Hey, what's up everyone? This is Dalton, Adult NCF, and welcome to the final day of Prime Week, and today we're going to be taking a look at my absolute favorite Prime so far, and that is going to be the Hasbro Asia exclusive MP-10 Masterpiece Optimus Prime, and as you can see I can barely fit him in frame here. There we go. Just amazing figure. This is my first chance at my first time owning this mold. And I've got to say, I'm astonished with how well how good it is. As you can see, very nice metallic paint on the trailer, a lot of nice chrome detail, the rubber tires, just everything about it is amazing. And I've heard people complain before about the symbol here not being far forward enough. Honestly, I think it's fine because it is cartoon accurate, along with everything else with the paint job. And real quick, let's go ahead and bring in what was currently my best Prime and trailer at the time, that being the Evolutions Prime with the G3 trailer. Now this is a great thing to have if you're a classics collector, or even if you have the Orion, which can still fit this trailer. Honestly, it pales in comparison to the the Masterpiece figure. And you know what, let's go ahead and take a look at it. Let's move this trailer out of the way for the moment. Sorry about that, forgot to grab a pair of tweezers. There we go, let's move this aside. Yeah, here he is in cab mode. Again, just a nice weight to him. It is a very nice figure. A lot of nice chrome detail throughout. Love these rubber tires. Just looks so great, and you can open this up and use these as seats for Spike, which I have in the trailer currently. So I don't know, I'm probably going to go ahead and go over the it's really nice. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the transformation on this guy. Let's try and make this review as quick as possible. We want to start off with folding in the mirrors. Go ahead and untab these, just like so. Untab these pieces from the bumper. I'm going to try and make this, like I said, as short as possible. So probably not going to focus too much. Rotate this down. Actually, first, panels, up and around. Pull these diesel tanks out. Same with the other one. There we go. Want to split these apart, extend the legs, rotate this flap around. That'll become the shin guard, or the shin piece. Rotate it up on its double hinge. Want to slide these feet over. Lift up the toes and the heel spur, like so. And there you've got, let me try and get this. There, you got Gur Truck. Let's go ahead and get onto the transformation. Oh god. Alright, come back down here. I want to pull these side panels down. Pull this out, just like the G1 toy, in a way. Pull that out. I want to fold up these little ladders. Open this panel, rotate the hand out, open the panel, hand out, close the panel, rotate fists, open up the chest piece, rotate the head up, and then you want to rotate this up, and that will form the inner part of his chest and the matrix chamber. I want to rotate these wheel wells around, rotate that down, rotate this up into place while rotating what was that little piece up on this side, rotate around, back up, and there we go. Then you just want to come back here and close up these little chrome bumper pieces in the headlights. to form the rest of his backpack. Come on. There we go. Then from here, you just want to lift up, bring this up and down, and the grill will just keep that open. And you just want to click that into place, then close the windows over it. Then you want to rotate the waist around. And there you have Optimus Prime in robot mode complete. Now let me bring up the camera here. So as you can see, very big, and another thing you want to do is you want to extend these exhaust pipes. So there you've got them in robot mode, looking very awesome. I am in love with this figure, not in that way, so don't start pointing fingers and making weird suggestions, but no, I really do like this figure. It is really awesome. Head, nods, rotates 360 on a swivel. Got nice tight movement here at the shoulder, up and down, rotates at the bicep, bends at the elbow, rotates at the wrist. Fingers are jointed at one piece here. Then you got two joints here on the index finger to bend. Then bend again. The thumb is fixed in place. As far as movement, you could rotate the waist 360. Nice ratcheting joint here on the hip. Moves in and out on a nice tight joint. Swivels at the knee. Another knee ratchet, going about 90 degrees. Got ankle tilt, and his foot moves forward and back along with the toe and heel movement. So, and real quick, open up his backpack, and you've got his gun, which just press this little gray button here, and boom. Got a nice rifle for Prime to use. So let's go ahead and open up his hand. And there we go. Go ahead and close it up. There you've got Prime with his rifle, and real quick, let's go ahead and move on to the trailer. Okay, and here we have Optimus Prime's trailer. I went ahead and brought up the little stands. Again, really nice detail, especially if you look at the bottom. You got that spare tire along with some other details for like the brakes and everything. Got this little swivel here for the trailer hitch. And overall, a lot of nice detail. Again, you got some taillights, you got the door here. And real quick, let's go ahead and open this up. I've taken roller out of there. But you can, I forgot to show this earlier, but I got pictures for vehicle mode so you can see the comparisons. Here we've got wheel jack. You can just drive up in there and store in Prime's trailer, along with the Masterpiece prowl. So this is the same, fits in there. It fits really nice in scale with Prime. And here we have Roller, which can go in there. And one thing real quick about Roller, since I got him, really nicely done, very cartoon accurate, especially with the little siren light here, just kind of blinking since he has a little drone. Got these nice little exhaust pipes instead of those little nubs. Go ahead and bring in the Generation 1 that I've got, which is the blue reissue version. See, like I said, the little nubs here. And he's not able to hold 4 drivers on this side, or 4, people, but still, you can put Spike in there, which I'll get to that later. And unlike the Generation 1, this one has a lot more detail on the bottom. So you got all those gear or transmission, crankshafts. You got these little struts holding the wheels in place, along with where the joints would be for the wheels to turn. It would have been nice if the car was able to get these, to turn together in unison, at least these two, and then these two. The middle ones you don't really need to turn, because if these both turn, it'll get that full movement that it needs. So let's set this aside. Well, actually, let's go ahead and open this back up. And you can plug Prime's gun right into there. It's a gun. So just plug that right in, and just like the Generation 1, again, you can have him holding the gun. And let's go ahead and bring in my G3 trailer 1. Cat won't leave me alone. And here you've got 3 rollers holding their rifles. So here he is compared to the G3 trailer one, which again, this one pulls it off a lot better. At least I think this one is a nice little, you know, thing with the little kind of like drone camera thing in there, but it just doesn't feel like roller enough to me. So go ahead and pull the gun off, set this all aside, this one aside. One other little thing you can do with this guy is you can flip this around, close that up, and on the back here you can just go ahead and close these back up, and you can plug roller on like so, and there you got roller taking the trailer away like you would in the G1 cartoon, or you know, like you would expect him to do, kind of explaining where the trailer would go. So let's go ahead and open this up like so, and there you've got the whole trailer opened up. Let's go ahead and, so you got a lot of nicely molded in detail. Unfortunately, most of it could not be painted, unlike the Takara version, but still nice to have all this detail. You got Prime's axe here, which we'll take a look at that in a minute. Let's go ahead and bring this around so you can get a better look here. Move this camera. So you got the little repair drone, battle drone, which can raise up on a nice ratchet, and you've got Spike inside. So let's go ahead and open this up, and there's Spike. Not a whole lot going on. His face isn't even painted, just kind of creepy looking. But his arms move 360, hips and knees move, so I usually just keep him in here, but you got a little seat down here, which you can put him in, and over here, just gotta flip it up and put it in like so. So I'm gonna just put him back in the drone, because that's usually where I keep him. That way he's not in the way. Then as far as the drone goes, you can raise up this little dish and rotate it, and you've got the big claw, which moves fairly well. So got all that. Let's go ahead and collapse this down, rotate this up. Oh, and one other thing is you got these little tabs that you can push down and bring up the, you know, little drone to where it's sticking up out of the trailer, but I'm not going to go ahead and demonstrate that. You've probably seen it before. So let's go ahead and get this trailer out of the way. So let's put this aside and bring Prime back in. So like I said, you can store the, actually, since this is, you can ball up his fist, and you can take the axe and plug it on like that. There you go. You got Prime and his axe that he only used in one scene, in one episode. Yet it's the most popular thing out there. And there he is with his rifle. So let's go ahead and open up his chest. Let's go ahead and pull that axe off, because that's just going to be... come on. There we go. I know some people might have cringed seeing me trying to pull that axe off, but take a pair of tweezers and go under here. Just pop that open. And there is the matrix. Unfortunately, it does not have the let up feature that the MP-10 has, but you still get a nice matrix that, I don't know if you heard that, but over here, yeah, it's diecast, nicely painted, and you've got the little jewel in there, so that's awesome. You can get it to fit in his hand just by closing it up around it. So you can have him holding his own matrix, handing it off to Ultra Magnus, only for Rodimus to catch it in his hands. Matrix, why did you make that choice? No, I'm just kidding. I don't know why everyone freaks out about Rodimus being the leader. I know I'm going to get a lot of... I know people might think that's blasphemous of me to say. I don't personally have a problem with Hot Rod. But to each their own, I guess. Go ahead and plug that in. Close all this up. And I will be right back with Prowl and Wheeljack in robot mode to do size comparison. Okay, and here we have Wheeljack. And let me move these guys over. And Prowl in their robot modes with MP-10 here. So as you can see, they do size pretty well with him. And just for a final size comparison, here he is next to the Classics Prime, which he just towers over. And has a lot less backpack kibble. But at least both of them make the effort of covering up their wheels from vehicle mode. So, one last thing I want to show you guys is, so I can grab it right here. With this figure, you get the Vector Sigma add-on. Now, this was originally a BotCon exclusive from 2007 when you got Alpha Trion. So this year they give you the same thing except in clear plastic, and the key, I don't know if the key with the original was die-cast or not, but this one is. It is die-cast, covered with that vac metal. It just fits right into Vector Sigma there. And with it you go get this little stand piece, which I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, well, I'm not going to worry about the base. It is just too much of a hassle to get it to stand on there, but eventually I'll get it to fit. So that's been pretty much it. This has been Daltonian STFs with the Hasbro Asia exclusive Optimus Prime. Hope you guys enjoyed this. That's it for Prime Week. Once again, hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter and Instagram down in the description below. There'll be more pictures of this guy there. So hope you guys, once again, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.